Sup guys, this is your boy Justin, coming back with another haul video for you guys today. This is my second take, so I'm just gonna breeze right through it. But yeah, so I was supposed to do a game review this weekend. I couldn't beat it in time, so I'm doing a haul video, right? So I'm just gonna, but I just want to remind you guys, either tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm going to upload a special channel update because there's stuff going on, and I'm like, I might continue on YouTube, or I might go somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see, right? But yeah, we'll talk about that, tomorrow. But first, let's just talk about the stuff I picked up. So I picked up, before I go into the stuff I got at the comic book store, I got some stuff at the mall. I missed out on Boxing Day, so I picked up some stuff. And the first thing I picked up was Ultraman Ultra 7's X, which I paid $30. This is the complete series. This is like, I don't know what this is, if it's like a remake or a reimagining of the original Ultra 7. I don't know, maybe it's a sequel. I have no idea. For people who don't know, Ultra 7 was the second Ultraman series, right? So, this series came out in like 2013, right? And you could watch it on Tubi right now for free if you live in North America, or you have a VPN, right? And yeah, this looks interesting. I want to review this show, but I kind of want to watch Ultraman 7 first. But that has like 60 episodes or something like that, so we might just review this first. But yeah, so I picked that up. I also picked up a new game, right? Which unfortunately I opened it, but yeah, Soul Hackers 2. I paid $40 for this, and it's PS5 upgrade available. It's a sequel to the 3DS Soul Hackers remake. People call it a remaster. It's more like a remake, but I guess a lot of the graphics are the same, except for like the character designs. They changed the character designs in the original, the original Soul Hackers was like. I forget what it's called, but I actually bought it. I actually bought it for the Sega Saturn. Right, I forget what it's called, like the Devil Detective or some shit. But the main character had a pompadour, and they changed his look in the Soul Hackers one, the remake, right, for 3DS. Which I played the 3DS game. Awesome game. You can get it on the 3DS store if it's still online, which I don't know if it is. But yeah, this is Soul Hackers 2. I'm going to review this game at some point. And this thing came with cards, right? That are, I guess they're supposed to be like futuristic, right? Like, look at this crap. They're like see-through, kinda. There's Ringo. I heard this character was the new Memese, but I guess, well, the thing is, Nemesa was a spirit possessing a girl, so that, if she's possessing this chick, that could explain why her design, she has a new character design. But yeah, this is Arrow, my lady, and Saizo, which there was. Saizo kind of reminds me of Suezo, which is a type of monster from Monster Rancher. And if you watch the original Monster Rancher show, the main character's companions are named after their race. So it's like, Suezo is named after, Suezo, his monster race, and so is everybody else. So it just reminds me of, like, that. I also, if you didn't watch my last haul video, I also picked up Trails from Zero Deluxe Edition. I'm going to review this soon. I'm going to beat at least 2 or 3 more games, and then we'll review this, which I already put money down on the new Trails of game, which is coming out in July. So yeah, just letting you guys know I'm getting that game. So now we're going to go into the stuff I got at the comic book store, which he gave me this this Marvel previews, which lets you know the new comics that's coming out, right? Which is pretty cool. Though I'm currently not too happy with my local comic book guy because, as you guys know, I was going to review. Oh, they're putting this out. I need to get this shit. X-Men 2099 Omnibus. I need to get that. But yeah, like I was supposed to review Batman versus Spawn, right? The third one that was coming out, right? And it's already came out. I asked him to get a copy for me, right? To pre-order a copy for me for months, and I go there, and I'm like, hey, do you have that Spawn and Batman? And he's like, oh no, I sold out on that. You should have, ordered it. And it's like, I did order it from you. Like, what the fuck? And then the guy had a pile of shit, and he's like, is this stuff, did you order this stuff? And I'm like, no. I ordered a Kamen Rider manga. Did you get that? Which that manga has already come out. So I don't know why he won't special order it. But he won't. So I'm pissed off with my local comic book guy. But it's what can you do? So I did pick up a lot of shit. And I'm kind of pissed off I picked up a lot of shit. Because like, he kind of screwed me over. But whatever. But yeah, like, I'll show you the individual issues, and I'll show you the trades I got. Which, first comic I got was Checkmate issue 1. I found this in the backlog. I paid $3.50 for this, and boy, do I love Checkmate. Checkmate's an underrated series, right? I did a Checkmate back issue special where I've reviewed like a bunch of Checkmate and Suicide Squad comics that had to do with the Janus Directive. I didn't have all of them, so I just reviewed, like, the individual issues. But yeah, this series is pretty cool. Next thing I picked up was issues 1 through 4 of Eric Hansen's Eden, which I paid $4 for this. Comes with all 4 issues, and this is like an Alterna Comics series, which I don't know too much about Alterna Comics. Other than they're supposed to be an indie comic company that's like kind of like that was part of Comicsgate, but then they had a fallings out of Comicsgate. I don't know why, but if you guys know, let me know. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. And look at this, man. I've seen a lot of Alterna Comics, and this looks way better than a lot of them, man. Holy shit. So I'm gonna review this at some point. Hopefully it's not woke. So another thing I picked up is Neil Adams' Nighthawk, which is like a 6-issue series. I paid $12 for this, and it's by Windjammer Comics. I've heard of the video game, but I've never heard of Windjammer, which is comics. Which Windjammer was a Neo Geo sports game, right? Which, yeah. So yeah, this is Neil Adams. Right, I have no idea when this came out. It looks like the 90s, but especially at that price point, that sounds like 90s. That looks like 90s to me. Right. So yeah, now we're going to go into trades. I picked this up in the kids section of all places because the kids section, for some reason, they put a lot of the Silver Age, the cheap Silver Age like collections. And I was going to get the Avengers one they had, but I picked up a different Avengers book. But I saw this, and I thought this was cool. This is Marvel Ghost Stories, which collects random ghost stories from like different Marvel Comics series. There's Ghost Rider, there's Tomb of Dracula, there's Silver Surfer, there's Damon Hellstrom, there's Ghost Rider, alright, there's Captain America. Like, this looks really cool. Alright, there's West Coast Avengers is here. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm going to review this at some point. It looks pretty cool. Though, I think this is probably too scary for the kids section, but they had it there. And what did I pay for this? I paid like $22. We'll find out next Halloween month if it was worth it. Next thing I picked up is Jeff Johns and Gary Franks Geiger. which Darksiders Comics was reviewing. I picked this up. It's only $10, so I'm like, oh, I'll give it a chance, right? Because like Image does the thing where they sell the first trade for cheap, right? And this is like Jeff Johns left DC to do this for some reason. So I don't know. The art looks cool. It's by Gary Frank, so yeah. Though I'm not a huge fan of post-apocalypse like Fallout style stories, but you know, hopefully it's good. Okay, now we're down to the last two stuff I picked up, and I picked up Kill Raven by Alan Davis and Mark Farmer. I'm not showing you the back because that's why I had to do a second take because I accidentally doxed the name of the store. Right? Yeah, this is a Marvel Premiere Edition. I paid $22 for this. This is normally I think $30. And I picked this up because I heard this character was pretty cool. He was in the Avengers Forever graphic novel I reviewed, where he had like a energy shield that kind of looked like Captain America's shield. But yeah, here it looks cool, you know. And obviously, this comic is inspired by the Sean Connery film Zardos, which was made by an open Freemason director who did the excellent 80s films Excalibur. I haven't seen Zardos, but I'll review this book. And if you haven't seen the 80s Excalibur movie, it's awesome, right? Okay, this is the last book I picked up, and this was the Avengers book I told you I got. This is Avengers, West Coast Avengers, Family Ties, written by Steve Engelbert. I randomly picked up Avengers book this month, during the summer. And I haven't read it yet, but I'm probably not going to, because it turns out he has like all three of these. And this collects West Coast Avengers issues 1 through 9, and Vision and the Scarlet Witch issues 1 through 2. I paid $40 for this. This goes for $35 US. I would say it's probably worth the price, and it looks beautiful. This reminds me of the of the Marvel Masterworks, right? And hopefully this is the thing where everybody says this series is good, and this was the like the lineup for the Avengers cartoon. That was like my first, my first like introduction to the Avengers was the Avengers United They Stand cartoon, and this was their roster except for Iron Man. Iron Man wasn't on the roster. But like this was pretty much the roster. But you had Ant-Man and Wasp on the team as well. Which are they part of the West Coast Avengers? I'm not sure. But yeah, this looks cool. Yeah, and that's all the books I got, guys. If you like the video, please like and comment. I would appreciate the comments. I would appreciate more comments on my videos, to be honest, because it's kind of depressing. I only get one comment, per video, guys. Once in a while, I would appreciate, more comments. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Peace. And make sure to check out tomorrow's. The channel update will be Otaku Underground Radio podcast, right? So yeah, I don't know. It'll be either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. So look forward